Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is New York Dan here. Yeah, I'm following the road trip of Sarasota Tim. That's what we're talking about here. I just woke up, guys. I was asleep. I did I wanted to do a video, an update on the road trip this evening for this will be like my early morning chat. Yeah, I was out cold. But you know what's strange? I just looked and I'm very surprised. I saw before I took my nap, I saw that Sarasota had put out a video from Buc-ee's. Yeah, Buc-ee's. And I actually looked up where he was at. He's near Macon, Georgia. It's right in the middle of the state. That Buc-ee's is not what you call in North Georgia. He was right in the middle. But then the strange thing is he hasn't posted anything since. Maybe later tonight he'll put something out. I don't know if it's an issue with his signal. Hopefully nothing happened. Probably right when I put this out. Yeah, I was hoping to see what was going on tonight with his videos before I did mine. Not that there'd be much action. Yeah. So this is what's going on. A number of people have been commenting that he had a falling out with, or friction with the daughter's husband, a guy named Ed. That's what's going on. So Ed doesn't really want Sarasota putting the trailer at their house and like boondocking there at the house, also filming. Believe it or not, the comments, you guys even said Ed makes Tim put the phone away if he stays at the house so he can't film. Yeah, there's some kind of friction there. So apparently Tim's daughter got him a spot at a campground near the house so they can do like a visit. And from what I understand, Tim mentioned he's going to be there for 3 nights. Strange part is, though, where's the update? Has he hooked up? Has he made it there? He should have been there today. He said he was only driving 3 hours. So something's up. Get this. He showed the back of the pickup truck today before he left the Loves. Yeah, he opened the back up and get this. There's the set of clubs. Yeah, the set Johnny Vegas's golf clubs. They're in the back of his truck. You believe that? And he made a comment. He said, he pointed to the clubs, or he showed them, and he's like, yeah, he said, these clubs, everyone knows, it's been shown, these clubs were a gift. Believe that? He's got the clubs with him, and he's going to use them, I guess. I don't know. They're in the truck. He's hitting it hard with the Buy Me a Coffee to help fund his trip. Yeah, he's excited about getting donations to help pay for gas and to help pay for his travels. It's a few people donating, and apparently somebody donated a lot to his channel by the name of Mr. Dan, and he gave a shout out to him. He didn't say New York Dan. No, he said Mr. Dan. It's not me, guys. I got too many bills going on here. I got my own Buy Me a Coffee on the channel. Yeah, I'm on the skids, especially after doing all these cruises, right? And I got a new one. Another cruise is coming up here. I'm going to be going here where my shirt says. Half Moon Cay, Bahamas. And that's actually a really good spot. That's not, I think it blows away the other place, the Celebration Key. Yeah, my video on Celebration Key, it's on the channel. So, and I'll have one on this too. I'll show you this one here, the Half Moon Cay. Yeah, not to get sidetracked or anything. I still haven't had time to deal with this. Maybe later tonight I'll look at this and see how, if it's anything, if I can post it. Yeah, it's been crazy. I've been trying to, I got a 1-2 punch when I got back from the cruise. Then I got hit with something. It was COVID. Finally, even after you get well from that, I don't think I'm contagious, but it's one of those things that takes a long time to get out of your system fully. I was feeling much better today. The last 2 days I've been good, I'd say. Man, can't anyone go on a cruise without getting that? It's unbelievable. So, okay, I took notes here, guys. Earlier today, when I watched the videos, I took notes so I remember what I'm talking about here. Give it to you straight here. So, a few things going on here. He had a handicap spot at the Love's Travel stop, and he kept trying to justify it. He said, I didn't ask for this. This is what they gave me. Even though the campground had plenty of other spots. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? I'm just throwing this out there as a speculation or theory, because some of you guys have commented that you think there's a possibility Miss Tammy might be driving in her car. Apparently she has a Cadillac SUV that's like reddish color. She might be driving and following Tim on this trip. And there's something about she might be moving up by the Carolinas, and maybe Tim's following her, or they're both following each other, and then he'll go up there and she's going to stay or move into her daughter's place. Yeah, that's what the comments have been saying. And while before I did the cruise, they were saying, you guys were saying she got rid of the apartment at Lakewood Ranch and she's doing something different now. Yeah, well, here's the thing. That handicap parking spot, that had plenty of room to park another vehicle there. I wonder if that's what that was about. And then when Tim stopped filming, she parked next to his trailer because it would fit into that spot with her car. Yeah. I don't know. You believe that? And he's not mentioning any of this, of course. She's still around. What do you think? And then there's another thing I picked up on. When he went to Buc-ee's, he started filming at Buc-ee's, and there was a pinkish red Cadillac, just like Miss Tammy has, in front of Buc-ee's, parked in one of the spaces right where he was filming. And it had no front plate on it, because I think in Florida you don't need the front license plate. Yeah, I wonder about that. You guys might be right on with something going on with Miss T in the picture on this trip. Maybe that's why he cooked so many bratwursts. Cooked the whole pack up at Love's. Oh, and then he had the 2 hot dogs. Maybe one was for her. I don't know. He eats a lot of food. We don't know for sure. So anyway, before he left the Love's truck stop, he was complaining or boasting about he's not going to be able to dump his tank until Monday. So he's got to be real careful. He's got the black water tank and the gray water tanks on there. He's got to be careful how much he uses. He's going to have to hold it until Monday. Let's see. His Buc-ee's video, by the way, it came out. I don't know what was going on. It wasn't even. I thought he had a good method of filming when he goes in Buc-ee's or anywhere. I thought he films everything. No, this video, the camera, maybe he wore that crazy thing where you put the phone on you. The camera was pointed toward the floor the whole time, and you could only see like people from like the waist down. You couldn't really see the store that much. Yeah, the video came out awful. I don't know what was going on. And he was complaining that, oh, is the camera not working right? Oh, I might have a problem with the camera. Something was up with that. It basically botched the Buc-ee's vid. You know what I'm going to do, though? I'll put a link in my comments on this video. I went to Buc-ee's on my Florida trip, and I did that video came out great in Buc-ee's. You'll see it. You can check it out, see if it's better than Tim's. Come to think of it, I don't even know what he bought at Buc-ee's, just some small stuff. Jerky. I think he was eating some jerky. Yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned it in my video. You'll see it. I bought jerky at Buc-ee's too. I bought two kinds of jerky. But I'll tell you what, later on in the trip, I remember I got jerky at like an odd place. Pilot, maybe? Pilot shop. I got it at another spot. And that jerky was so much better than the jerky I got at Buc-ee's. Yeah, the Buc-ee's jerky was all hard to chew. It wasn't even the fresh jerky I bought at Buc-ee's. The premium stuff, they have it in like bins with a counter, and you tell the people how much you want, and they put it into a bag. Even that stuff, that seemed to be even worse. It was more dried out. And Tim was complaining that the jerky got stuck in his new teeth, the caps that he has. I don't know about that Buc-ee. It's a bit of a gimmick or a tourist trap. It's a glorified truck stop is what it is. There's a lot of spots to get fuel for, like, I don't know. Do they have tractor trailers in there? I know they have a ton of gas station stalls at Buc-ee's. So it's like a mega gas station. I wonder about that. Maybe trucks aren't even allowed there. But it's kind of like, a tourist type stop. It's almost like, that's south of the border in the Carolinas. Yeah, maybe Tim will go there for a visit. That might, actually, if he went there, that would be interesting to see if he filmed all that. You can go up in the sombrero, the Sancho's sombrero. It's this tower, and you can like get a vista of the area. They have quite elaborate shops and things there south of the border. That might be a good thing for Tim to film. He'd probably get like 3,000 or 4,000 views on that thing. His Buc-ee's already got like 2,000 views, and it wasn't even filmed right. The camera wasn't even set up right. So, yeah, I'll put the link in for my Buc-ee's video. See what you think. All right, let's see. I'm going down this list, and I wrote this with a pencil from Carnival. I got to get, we got to get professional around here. This is getting ridiculous. $39 Walmart cameras. Pencils to write the note down. I don't even have a decent piece of paper. Unbelievable. So, yeah, okay, so he's excited that people were donating to him. I was telling you that with the Buy Me a Coffee. And apparently that Mr. Dan. It's not me, guys. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I got my own Buy Me a Coffee. I need my own donations. And then he mentioned about the commenters that are people commenting on his trip and helping him along, kind of like his wingmen on the trip. And he had mentioned Angel Mission. Shout out to Angel Mission. So I've seen her on my channel from time to time too. So he only lets a few people comment on his channel. So it's only a handful of people. Get this. He has this AI that he's using in his truck called Grock. And I think that's that thing Elon Musk is trying to put in the Teslas. it's like it's like the AI companion, one of those, you can ask it a question, and that's like his. It's kind of like having a passenger with him, and he said it's helped out. He can talk to it, ask him questions. He picked a guy though to be Grock. Yeah, he said he selected a guy he sounds like a cool kind of guy to be Grock. Kind of like New York Dan. What do you think? If it was me, I would have selected a girl myself. Yeah. I don't know if I would have gone with a guy riding with me. It's a bro fest in that truck. He's got Mr. Grock and Sarasota Tim, Cowboy Tim. It's a bro fest in there. So, yeah, if Miss Tammy is indeed missing, he's using Grock. That's his companion, his male companion for the trip. He says he's open to constructive criticism as far as the comments go. Yeah, he would never censor anything. He'll let people say what they want. Constructive criticism, that's his specialty. But not dirty crap. That's what he said. He draws the line at dirty crap. And I don't know what that encompasses, but I think basically if you say he's doing anything the wrong way, that's where the dirty crap comes in. Because he doesn't let you say much in those comments before. Okay, so get this. He teased with many destinations that he could be going to. He's throwing a tease our way, folks. He's saying after the daughter's visit, could be anywhere, could be Moab. He even said upstate New York, Niagara Falls. He's throwing all these destinations out. But you know what the bad thing is? He has Laughlin, Nevada on his list. He mentioned it. And this is not good. I have a feeling. What is the deal with this? There's something there, guys. If you guys, by the way, if anyone's watching that actually is new to the channel, I kind of feel bad for my new subscribers that want to see the cruise videos. You got to deal with this Sarasota stuff. My apologies. We will be doing more cruise content, more boat content. I'm going to get the boat going, mark my word. I've been sick. I need the time. It's all about time to work on it and get to it. Yeah, more stuff's coming up on this channel, guys. This is a filler. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Sarasota, he's gone to Laughlin several times. Every time, a matter of fact, he does a trip with the trailer, he goes to the same spot. So he's teasing us. He could be going to Montana. He could be going to New York. He's throwing things out there. But if he said Laughlin in that list, I kind of have a bad feeling that's exactly where he's going, because it seems like he only knows how to drive to one location. Unless Grock, his boy Grock, maybe can help him out. We don't know. So, yeah, apparently I had mentioned before, he's not allowed to film at Eddie's, Eddie is the daughter's husband, over at their place. They had enough. Yeah, I was going to say he's bragging about how much he saves on hotels. He's justifying the low MPG and how great it is to have the trailer. Well, I got news for Tim. I save even more money when I travel in a car. Yeah, when I rented the SUV and I slept in that was great. I didn't pay for a hotel. I don't even know if I'd want to have the trailer be towing that. It was so easy to drive the little SUV, the Tucson. I could zip around with that. I didn't have to worry about anything with tires or behind me, the trailer. I don't know. And it had enough room for a single guy to sleep in it. It had plenty of room. It worked out. If I get food or I use the bathroom, go to McDonald's or something, I didn't really need a whole travel trailer, a whole house, if you will, behind me. So, the Buc-ee's was the last thing he transmitted. And we'll see if he does a video, maybe late tonight. He'll put one out. He usually does something where he cooks his food. I'm very surprised. Yeah, if he's in the trailer, he got to the campground today. He should have been there real quick. He doesn't drive at night, so he should have been there. Then when he's at the campground, I'm sure he did cooking. Maybe his daughter came over. Maybe it's true. Maybe he's not allowed to film if the daughter's there, or the guy Eddie. Could that be cousin Eddie from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Cousin Eddie. I don't know. Once Eddie shows up, he's got to put the camera away, Tim. We're not doing that filming today. It's family time. Cousin Eddie. So that's his amazing journey, folks. That's what's going on today. We'll see what the campground looks like. And I've been saying, I think he could get better miles per gallon with that truck if he would just go a little bit slower and put it into the next gear. Yeah, I think he's over revving it. He's running around like 2,200 RPM. And that was at 65. He said today he's going like 68. He might be going like 2,500 RPM or something. If he put it down, I think it would work better. Too much wind resistance. I probably could get like 11 miles per gallon, 12 miles per gallon if I was driving that. Yeah, I'd put the RPMs down a little bit. So, long as your tires are inflated and you go a little slower, it should be less rolling resistance. It should be fine. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see how much stuff falls apart on the trailer. And I don't know if that thing's going to go. I have a feeling it's headed toward the casino. I have a feeling there's something going on at the casino where he stays. And it's stuff that you can't put on the channel. There's got to be some kind of attraction out there. Because otherwise, if he doesn't gamble, you could go anywhere and stay somewhere. There's other casinos. There's other places you could stay with that trailer. Even closer than going all the way out to Laughlin, Nevada. So there's got to be something to that. All right, guys. Hey, hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. And yeah, check my Buc-ee's video out. That came out. It was a cool experience. Captured the full deal at Buc-ee's, not just looking down at the floor. And I tried some weird stuff there. You'll see in the video. Yeah, I'm surprised Tim didn't find that stuff that I tried. All right, guys. Hope everyone has a great morning, or for the people that are up late, a good night. Like me. If you're up when the moon's out. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. I'll be back when I see updates. When I see more Tim stuff, I'll be back. Have a great morning or a good night. Your friend, New York Dan.